Hello guys, welcome back to the Red Devil Stand with all the latest Manchester United news and transfer news. There have been some quotations coming out, as I have commented in my previous video. You guys have seen maybe that there are some new sale updates regarding the sale. There are some new updates coming up from Ben Jacobs as well. So he has quoted that board does not want the club to be sold partially. What it means that as it stands right now, Sheikh Jassim wants to buy the 100% of the club, and Sir Jim Ratcliffe is bidding for the 60%. Even if he buy out every share of the Glazers, it will also mean that it will only be 69%, as the Glazers own 69% of the club, and the rest 31% is for the New York Stock Exchange, its public share. So when it comes that, I have already said that Avram and Joel is kind of reluctant to sell right now. They do want to stay in the club. So Jim Ratcliffe's bid is favorable for them, only for them. But regarding all the aspects of the sale, all the aspects of the bid as well, the board members are reluctant for the deal they are making with Sir Jim. And you know why? There is a good reason to it why. Because their shares are not being sold in that buying process. If Sir Jim bought us, he will only buy, even if they get out of the Glazer right now, even if they buy out all the shares those 6 siblings have, it will only accumulate to 69% of the club. So and in the eyes of the board members, in the eyes of the board members, the deal that Qatar is proposing, it's quite substantial, it's eye-watering for them. So they do want that deal, because because they want a payoff too. They have been the part of this club for a long time, and if the club is getting sold, they want a payoff too, not only the Glazers. And it's a valid point, right? It's absolutely a valid point. So for the board members, as it stands with the board members right now, it's either sell to Qatar or no sell at all. And to be very honest, even for the Glazers standard, I don't think that they will walk away from the sale at this point of stage. After spending 7-8 months to this deal, I really don't think that is their option. But there are absolutely, see, for every journalist, it's their duty to present with the fact which is true. I know there are many journalists out there who are speaking, I don't know what they're speaking. They're saying that deal is done, Sir Jim is out of the race. But as much as we want to hear those, it's not true. It's not completely true. There has been some substantial news coming out from inside the Qatar group that they are very confident that they will win the race, that they are the winning horse. But there is still some, even it's 0.1%. If it's 0.1%, there is also a probability that Sir Jim may do something, put some new deal in, tweet something that that convinces the board members to sell to him. But I really don't think that will happen. I absolutely don't think so, because you know what, he's already borrowing money to buy 69%, 60% of the club. So let alone 69% or maybe even 100%, it would be a huge markup for him. The last bid he had put in, it's around 3.5 billion, and Qatar is willing to give them 5.5, plus the debt will be gone, and there will be around 1 billion investment instant in the infrastructure. So it's around 7.5 billion, and also the other shareholders will also get a payoff, a large chunk of money they will get if the club is sold to Qatar. So obviously they are reluctant to sell the club to Sir Jim. It's quite gettable actually, and it's good for us, for us fans. It's a good news that the board will not allow them to sell the club to Sir Jim as it stands now. As it stands, what Jim offers right now, they are not bothering with that shit anymore. They don't want Sir Jim to happen, and even if it happens, Sir Jim have to buy 100% of the club, which I don't think is very viable for him. Even it's a huge question, even if he can afford that. Even if he buys the club, then how will he get the money to spend on it, right? So So anyway, there are also some news coming out regarding the Mason Mount deal that Ben Jacobs has also said that Chelsea have become much flexible regarding Mason Mount. It's highly likely it will be done. It will be 55 to 60 million. So Chelsea is getting a bit flexible in respect to the past. They have come down from their initial offer of 57 million plus 58 million and plus 7 millions in add-ons. It might end up finishing 55 plus 5 million in add-on. What Manchester have proposed, as we already know, that it's 50 million plus 5 million in add-ons. But I think Manchester will not budge from that point. I really don't think after all this drama, Manchester will pay 60 million for Mason Mount. I really don't think so. It doesn't make any sense. Otherwise, even they were ready to give 60 million. Why didn't they offer that earlier? Why would they waste these 4, 5, 6 days in between? So I guess 50 plus 5 will be the case. Though, as we all know, how shitty our negotiators are, we may end up paying 5 million or 6 million more than we anticipated earlier. So yeah, there is also some news coming out from the Italian source that Rasmus Højlund deal, it's a bit tricky one. He does tick all the boxes though, but let's not kid us, he is not a stature of player from like Harry Kane, like Victor Osimhen. Though he is a good player, he plays for Atalanta and he scored 9-10 goals I guess the last season. It's not much, it's not very less. It's standardized, but yeah, I always said that he's a talent, he's a raw talent, he needs nurturing. So of course, expecting him scoring 15-20 goals in his first season in Premier League, it's quite baffling. I don't think that Erik ten Hag would think that way. I really hope so. If he's thinking that way, I'm pretty sure he will be disappointed, because let's not kid, Rasmus Højlund is not going to score 20 plus goals in his first season. I absolutely can assure you that. I have seen his gameplay. I have even researched his gameplay about his stats and all that stuff that goes with it. It doesn't look like that. Yeah, even if he comes to Manchester United, he won't be scoring 20 plus goals in his first season. He may score that amount of goal after a year and two, but not in the first season. I really don't think so. Manchester United are also linked with Vlahovic. That's a quite exciting point for myself. If we are not getting players like Osimhen or Harry Kane, I guess players like Højlund and Vlahovic. And see, we need two strikers. We need two strikers. We absolutely need two strikers. You can't count Anthony Martial as our striker anymore. He is just way too injury prone. He is always injured. So even if he plays good, you can't expect him to be consistent about it. So if he gets injured, there will be only one striker left. Whether it's Rasmus Højlund or Vlahovic or whoever we end up with. It doesn't make sense. I know Erik ten Hag may put Rashford in the number, in the striker position, but it doesn't work well. Maybe he can score goal from that position, but it's not good, because if he plays in the in striker position, the link-up play between Luke Shaw and Rashford is really fantastic. You guys have noticed that, right? That when they play from the left side, Rashford and Luke Shaw both play from the left side. It's quite interactive. It's always going on and on. But whenever you put Rashford in the middle, that link-up play is gone. It's absolutely gone. I know Garnacho is a really good player, but he also needs to he needs the time to coordinate with his team members. He is a part-time first team starter for us, but we can't rely a whole season on Garnacho. Even if he gets, let's assume he gets injured and we are down one striker, then what? Rashford will play both striker and left wing? No, right? So yeah, we need two strikers. That is the main point. We need two strikers. We need signing of two strikers. I don't care who they will sign, but we need that. Obviously not a player like Weghorst though. I do care that I don't want our club to get a player like Weghorst. Absolutely not. That was shambolic, man. But yeah, whatever we do, we need to move on. We really need to move fast. So that was the updates that were coming around regarding the news and the sale process and all that stuff. I will let you know if there is any news coming out late in the night. I guess I will make, I'm not guessing, I'm sure I will guess, I will make another video. You guys know me. So yeah, I will be putting another video with some latest news regarding whichever the subject is. So yeah, until then, see you guys. Goodbye. Take care. And you know what? Hit the like button if you like it. Subscribe, share. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video.